What is up? Risk takers! Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a top grandmaster playing Risk Global Domination. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. Ladies and gentlemen, we had oh no. Oh no! Pseudo blizzards? Sure hope we don't see it again. Who are the bots? The bots are okay. The bots are magenta, purple. Fine. Okay, we're going to play Spain. And we're going to play Spain World Domination. And we're going to play Spain Fixed World Domination. We've been working on some theory for Fixed World Dom outside of Classic. I feel like there's some excellent Fixed World Dom maps that haven't really seen a lot of love on the show. So we're going to show you Spain today. And we got a little bit of pseudo blizzards in the final two players. This is Spain. Fixed World Domination with alliances, obviously. No automated bot. So the bot is neutral. No portals, no fog, no blizz. Looks like yellow spawns with a decent bonus. And kind of they had a line for a second. I'm trying to block because I'm also in there. I have initiative on the players, which I like. So I'm trying to take this turn 2. This was turn 1. Let's see what green does. This is where I expect yellow to go. Maybe up there because I spawn with 5. I think the most important thing, if you guys haven't seen Spain, is to take a look at the bonuses on the modern Spain board. So let's start with that. A little bit of a bigger Pete today. Big Pete! Nice to see ya. We got 5, 3 territory plus 3s. Galicia, Aragon, Catalonia, the Balearic Islands, and Valencia. We have 4, 2 territory plus 2s of the Basque Country, Extremadura, Ceuta, Melilla, and the Canary Islands. And we have 3 larger bonuses. Asturias is 10, Madrid, Castilla-La Mancha is 6, and Andalusia worth 8, if you can hold it. There's lots of bonuses on this map, and I think that's part of why it is very interesting for Fixed World Dom. Okay, so we're going to see, we're going to see yellow take a +3, I like. Into probably a turn 2 +3 on the right-hand side. I guess I'll have to pop the 2. So yeah, design flaw. Unfortunately, we had 2 players fail to ready. So now we have to sit through infinite pseudo blizzarding. That magenta 7 at the bottom probably breaks me if I take a second +2. Or maybe he goes into on the bottom right. Would be the hope, I guess. Looks like me and magenta are going to be in each other's way. And he's just going to sue into me. Give the game to yellow. Hope that doesn't happen. Okay, now I put some in the middle. Do we see 73? Does he just move up? I'm nervous about that 7, but it hasn't hit me yet. What does green do? I mean, green needs a +3 kind of immediately, or else they're going to fall by the wayside. I'm happy with 2 +2s, but yellow's going to outclass me quickly. I don't do something about it. How does green play it? Thinks long and hard? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I would go. Hope to get good dice on the 4. Okay, no, that works too. That's probably a better play. Yellow's going to be right. Ooh, but you should finish the bonus. You're going to want those bonus troops. Okay, yellow on 6. And no, he doesn't bother on the right-hand side at all. He hits the 4. He hits the bot 4. Okay, I'm okay with that. Now yellow's on +5. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It might just be the move is to concentrate my material. Purple and blue are going to stack forever. So the longer this game goes, it's not actually going to play properly. The longer this game goes, the more bot material has to get rolled through. Magenta wants an alliance. Happily. So I'm going to hit this 2. And then I'm going to swing it all the way back around to the bottom because it's actually not facing pressure from here. Those 2 are both blizzards. So once I can clear out the bottom of the map, then maybe I have to fight yellow on this line. But I won't clear out the bottom of the map for a while because magenta's still going to be there. And the longer magenta waits, the less likely it is that they're going to get a bonus. You do not have a set on 3. I wonder if contesting yellow is going to work. Because it looks like magenta's not actually in this game. And it's going to end up being a 3-player thing between me, yellow, and green. In which case I should just very slowly and carefully expand in the bottom. He's not pulling pressure off. That's 7 on the bottom. Having 4 players instead of 6 is going to make this game go slowly. Having blizzards instead of active players killing each other is going to make this game go slowly. I'm waiting for the day where those failed to readies get cycled back into another option. Literally any other option would be better. If they kick us back to the lobby to refire the game, that would be better. If they have the bot start as an automated bot, that would be better. If they had the bots not stack forever, that would be better. This is the worst of all possible worlds. I hope and pray. Please, one day. Spare me. Does yellow still not take? Yeah, yellow take a 3rd bonus. Yellow's greedy boy. I like that. Maybe get into war with green then. Yeah, he's guarding his flanks. Doesn't actually roll the 4v2. Oh, no, he is willing to roll a 4v2 as kind of like a test to see if green comes in. If you're green, you definitely take that because you use this blizzard the same way I do. But yellow is guarding against it. Maybe yellow is teamed up with green. I should do the same. Let's see if he accepts. All right, we got 2 7s guarding a +2. We have an 11 stack. We're going to get outclassed by yellow quickly. Wonder if green sees that. Wonder if they're going to do anything about it. The 4 weighted on the other side could also just be a misdirect. And then when he gets a set, he swings back around. Magenta still off bonus. No set on 4. Magenta's going to be a wild card this game. Maybe he rolls 10v6 though. Yeah, green's got to be thinking about breaking, but he can't clear the line unless he has a set. And that is absolutely what I would do as green. I would not let yellow have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 8. Maybe he uses the 12 stack, goes through the 5. Looks like he's gonna. No, he removes me. Yeah, yellow's gonna win this game unless we can actually do something. Who does yellow attack first now? Getting 11 a turn. It's yellow's game to lose. Me hitting the green 3 in the bottom would be bad. I'd much rather yellow be the one who hits it. Attack yellow? Sure. You attack yellow. $20. Seals my bottom position, right? Yeah, and gets great dice. I have no set on 4, so I actually can't do anything about that. Well, we certainly don't show yellow that we're toothless. 41%. How are my dice? Fuck you, break my shit. Fuck you, break my shit. Now, if green steals yellow's other side, that'll be good. Also good for magenta. And we get a dude straight on 5. Oof, this game is doomed. Everything about this game. 2 players not readying up. Yellow going bad to me. Waiting till 5 for a set. And that set is the worst one. From doing nothing, magenta's now on 40 while me and yellow are on 20. Does he flip on me? We hit yellow. Steals my bonus. 4. That's good for yellow. That's good for yellow. I'm just getting horribly teamed on. 4. Ooh, 4's the 7 there. Well, yellow's probably going to 10 set on 4. Knock me really, really hard. Green does fuck all. Okay. Good to know. Yellow wasn't actually expecting me to retaliate on them that hard. They're going to hit me and only me here. They're going to get to the 3. They won't get the kill. Well, I'll just kind of be stuck at the bottom of the map, right? You got to keep hitting this yellow. Maybe they don't want to open the 7. All right, so now I have to go into I'm the weak player mode. If I don't, I just die. We do live to trade. Okay, we got 2 9s guarding a +2. We're not really worth killing, which is the thing. No set on 3. Magenta successfully stole a bonus. Hopefully yellow is distracted and no longer targets me. He is weaker than me for the time being. Purple or magenta now what? Hits green. Normally I'd be like, that's a tragedy, but green is enabling yellow on the right-hand side. This is magenta stealing. Okay. Now that's going to ideally encourage yellow to hit them. But they're more lined up to sue me. So staying out of trouble here is the move, if I can. Just sit on that +2. What do we see green do here? Yellow's kind of reaped what he's sown. Maybe we see set and then smack, smack. I doubt it. I think it's more likely we see set sue from yellow. Trying to finish a war he started. Blue or green also is set on as a dude's trade on 5. So green had the same situation as me, card wise. Do you clear magenta out of top right? I actually think green's in the best position long term this game. Don't look like it right now. Maybe yellow can forgive. He did start the war. He does accept. Yeah. He's going to hit magenta, but not clear them. You should just sit there. Magenta won't be able to hit you back. Yeah, that works too. That works too. Yellow on 8. And a set. How does yellow play this? Attack magenta. Yeah, magenta goes from hero to 0. I'm pissing off everybody. Do you hit the 11? I hope you do. They do not. Great. You guys can fight over that. Yeah, the right-hand side of the map is the best. So one thing about the Spain map is it's really not all that symmetrical. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 even, all clustered in a single position. So the north and the northeast is really kind of the juicy part of the map, which green seems to have almost completely locked down. I can't really do anything, as I said. I kind of have to chill. Troops. Okay, 4 for magenta. Does magenta have a set? We have no set on 4 again. They do have trade? Okay. Who's tasting that? Yellow? 23 should be able to break the 14. Does he break the additional bonus up the top line? Okay, no, he goes the other way. It's the 6. Magenta really, really sucks. The vibe I'm getting from magenta is they're garbage. So we got to worry about General the Hawk here just accidentally feeding the game. Where do you put your 29 after you pop that 1? Green. In the pocket? People are letting you hold +6. Yellow guards interior and steps out off the 14. Yellow's happy on +5, green happy on +6. I'm only on +2. Yellow's now the chip leader again. Magenta not really knowing how to play is sort of sinking what looks like everyone's game. I hope he sues into the strong player. 24 closed, stack 13 open. Bots continue to stack, making less and less of this board mobile and viable. I'm going to try and long-term take a second bonus up in the top. Magenta's going to do nothing but die slowly. Okay, we had a 10 set on 5 here. +2 in Bilbao. Nice. +2 in Bilbao, I think I'm going to use. Do we hit the 24? Don't do that. That's not a good move. Manual 7. Sure. Okay. Now, normally I'd say it's a bad idea to hit an 8 stack for a +2. But if green isn't a massive piece of shit, which he might be, and if the bot continues to stack forever, which it will, this is still the cheapest time in history for me to get a second bonus without pissing someone off. Now, I'm worried about green being a piece of shit. Green could just take a third +3 here. Yellow probably feels threatened by the 20. If you're green, you expect to see him go pop, pop, pop. I'm just going to try and dawdle about holding +2s. I hope to stay out of the board war, but that probably just leaves me short stack and get killed later. Okay, green goes aggro. '28 moves down and out. Does yellow attack? I would imagine, no, 28 is locked. Does yellow attack magenta? I'm going to say yes. And hoa. Ooh, yellow's going for the magenta kill. Okay. This game just got very spicy with green having 28 locked. Because if magenta dies, maybe I have enough active troops to follow up kill yellow. This is very expensive, right? This is very, 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 very expensive. Probably, ooh, he split wrong. Goes through the 6 to do it. Great. Even more expensive. Goes through the 3 to do it. 75 should land. Yeah. And finishes. Great. Now magenta dies. Good. Now magenta dies. So, is there a world where I can kill yellow and beat green in the 1v1? Probably not. I need yellow. I need yellow. 30v32. Right. So green is on +9. I stay out of trouble and have these guys go to war? No set on 3. Yellow's in a better position than me and they have less troops. So you would figure green might think about attacking them. If green attacks yellow too hard, then I'm in a good way. If yellow attacks me, then we're just fighting for second. He didn't ask me to do anything. He didn't ask me to hit green, so I didn't have to agree or decline to any sort of understanding. What happens now? I'm obviously not going to back green if they attack yellow too much, but green actually seems like they're the only person in this lobby who has a good sense of how to play it. Like slow and careful. Yeah, don't antagonize. Good, good. Both these guys are going to be huge. So then what happens? I just get eaten as a weak third. Yellow already showed that they were willing to go negative to kill magenta. It's going to take a bit of time before yellow catches up to green. Green is on 4 plus 3s. No, he's just going to hit me. He's going to hit my 19. That sucks. There's no battle for... I guess this ends up being a battle for second. This is yellow just accepting that green wins the game. Sure. Okay, I get third, though. Uh-huh. I mean, good game, right? Maybe it's just sus collab. Because green was willing to let yellow exist behind him, which wouldn't really make any sense. You wouldn't want to do that. Yellow hitting me there is interesting, though, because he would have needed me, right? The logic would have kind of dictated that yellow's only line to him to be working against green with me. Green's thinking about how to play this. But maybe just yellow bends over and opens up his asshole and says, you can win, green. I'm happy for second in a 4-player game. Yeah. Yep, and yellow's just going to continue to suicide into me for second. That's how I read this game going. Even though green is super soft on them on this line. Attack yellow. Shut the fuck up, you D-bag. You fucking cocksmoker telling me what to do. Yeah, so this is yellow attacking green far too late. Yellow's already kind of secured their position as second, and now this probably gets them closer to third. Yep, and then he backs off. It's far too late. Green has double. Green has our troop count combined, so he can just 2v1 us easy. So I can chill and let yellow get lower. There's no way out of it, I don't think. Green should hit yellow as hard as it can right now, thus securing the dubs. He's thinking. He's not actually doing that. Okay. Well, the longer this goes, yes. Attack green. You attack green. You fucking stole a bonus off me. You took half my troops away and then suddenly later on realize that this is what you have to do? Too little, too late, my friend. Too little, too late, my friend. Green is unhappy that yellow isn't just going to let him win the game. Green's better than yellow. I don't know that he's good. Okay, stack moves out. Well, I'm going to take a very low odds line. That would be the only one that would lead me to winning. I don't want to close my cap off. I do want to open the stack. My cap. There's no cap. It's a big stack, and that's it. And okay, we get an 8 set here. I need to kind of flank green and then figure out if I can pit him into a war against yellow, but it's likely he just clears behind him. Flank green means sit here, I think, and don't open the subsequent 22. Now, green is playing this way too slowly, so I'm not going to say that there's hope, but green can just kill me, right? That's what he should do. Just kill me. I mean, I think I just take a second here. Let's see. Maybe yellow doesn't set. Hits only green and gives me... No, he does set. I was going to say hits only green gives me a kill, but... You know, combined, the two of us only have like 80, less than 80 troops, so he's at 93. $19 should go around. That's what I expect to see. Mm-hmm. Oh, great. Now I don't even have to hit green at all. And green will spend their turn hitting yellow. Green says thanks. Yeah. I could Bilbao again. Make it look like I suck, and I'm just trying to steal a bonus. But I'm also hitting green, which yellow should like. Okay, somehow me and yellow are still alive. There might be a line of play where I can just kill him. Okay, green gets the 4 trade. Do they let me have a bonus? I'm going to say I don't know why they would, but then again, I swing around with the 42. So maybe I do hold the balance of power now. You're going to clear everything behind him and let me live, eh? Both these guys are quite slow. No, he is going to hit yellow. He's going to hit yellow too hard. It's me too. Green has no chill. They're going to break. They're going to break me up there. No break. I get an additional 3 troops. Okay, I need those 3 troops. Keep fighting. Don't quit. Okay, I'm going to steal a bonus off of green. See how he handles that. Not going to break anything else. I'm just going to steal a bonus. He probably doesn't like it, but he's got other problems. He else is attack green, and I technically do. Now we're back to a somewhat more balanced board state where the two of us can actually counterbalance green. And green maybe lets himself get bullied by me. The 49 does not appear open to green, but it is. He's thinking about what to do. Green has played very passive. He's going to guard. He's going to break. Break. Which is no, you can't steal a bonus. Sure. Now I think it might be. Oh. He just says no, you can't steal that bonus. No, okay, he does break the other. He says you stole 1. I was okay with it. You stole 2. I'm not going to let that happen. Okay. Fair enough. 20 goes where? 20 goes down. Look at that. Okay. Now I flank green. Now I sit in Mallorca. Yeah. Attack yellow. You attack yellow. You're leading. You attack yellow. If you want to feed me the win, you can feed me the win. Okay, we move to my Orca, which breaks 2 out of green's 3 bonuses, letting yellow catch back up. This makes the game take longer, but it gives me the only line I see to winning. This is good luck. Yellow happy. I want to flank you. I want that corner. That's where I want to be. Are you okay with that? Can I put you in the middle of the board? What do you do with that, green? You're the troop lead. You should have killed one of us. He's going to steal Basque Country and Aragon. 4. This is good for yellow. Now you have to attack green. Yeah, and yellow says, I will. Okay, do so. Green does want to open the 59 up on that line. Wherever that 21 goes is good for me. Great. That is good for me. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yellow sets here. Yellow's pressing from this side of the board. I'm pressing from this side of the board. And we're both now close enough to green's troop count that he can't really win after killing one of us. So green went from a guarantee. If I was in green's position, I would have won this game because I would have killed yellow or me and then gone heads up in a winning position from the other one. So green has thrown away a win here. So people often do this weird prescriptive thing where they say X player should have won or deserved to win. And you might mistake me for doing that. And I never do, right? It's almost never that I'm going to say X player should have won. It's much more likely that I'm just describing what does work versus what doesn't. So I'm being descriptive rather than prescriptive. I think these guys have speed. Can I catch up? Maybe. I have more troops in yellow. I think I'll split my 59. Just take a +3. And build out from a 2-point. But now I'm going to build out from a 2-point in a winning position. I'm going to win this game. Green sets. If I'm green, I still kind of want to preserve some kind of lead or something. So maybe I hit yellow to attrition to stop them from hitting me. But I'm getting teamed on, and I've been getting teamed on for a long time. So as green, I should have realized the move is to kill one of these guys. Yellow's 8 protects me. Yeah, green's going to remove me from that side of the board. Just weaken yellow. You hit the 8? Wonder if you do. $84. I'm at 63 troops. Yeah. Yellow's next to act. I'm going to do my part this turn. I hope he runs off the 8, though. And we will actually squeeze green in the middle. Off the 3, I like that. Ah, he was worried that I wasn't going to break that. I was definitely going to break that. I was definitely going to break that. Okay, breaks all of green's bonuses. The gap between green and myself, troop-wise, is closing. And I hold a +3. Yellow holds far more, but they've been using far more troops. We're very close now. 69 to 82. Green has all sorts of problems. Their stacks aren't really open to yellow. Green can maybe go down using the 20. If he wants to add everything there, maybe he gets in. Break there. Maybe green stops, though, and realizes he's getting teamed on. Okay, we do see a break. We see the 20 go down. Also break. See a steal. Sure. Also break. I don't think yellow's going to let you do that, man. I don't think yellow is going to let you do that, man. Oh, fuck. Okay. That was an over attack. Yellow has a chance to act. 41. I can probably kill yellow and go heads up against green in a winning position. I think that was a fatal move. Yeah, I think we take the dubs here. I'm sorry, yellow. You attacked me first, as you might recall. So. I don't feel terrible doing this to you. Good game, sir. Thank you. Okay. Put that 8 in the Balearic Islands, because if he opens it, if he breaks that +3, I get to use the 8 troops. If he doesn't, I get to use 3 extra troops. 24 to 48. We got 2x Green's troop count. We got the dubs here, friends. He does activate the 8. Thank you. Played a lot of Spain 1v1s. So this was the map I used to get rank 1 way back when I was grinding rank. So Spain 1v1s were kind of very interesting because it has all of those little positions, right? You really don't want to let your opponent get any extra troops, but also this is a very intricate game. I had to be patient and careful the whole time and somewhat diplomatic, but green over attacked yellow, allowing me to take the win immediately, and I wasn't going to make the same mistake he did. Someone gives you the win, you take it. Maybe green has a set on 3. He does. All right, he's going to keep this battle going a bit longer. But that is the way the cookie crumbles. This time, all in my mouth, and it was delicious. Q&A question, folks. If you have questions for me and you'd like me to read them out on the show, throw them up in the FreePete Strategy Discord Q&A thread, and I will happily answer your questions. Today's question is from Gigabombs. How you doing, Giga? Do you consider yourself to be the equivalent of Minecraft's Dream or Technoblade? The equivalent of chess's Magnus Carlsen, but in Risk? Oh, this is a great question. No, absolutely not. And he hits me and then yields. Thank you, Green. Appreciate it. Absolutely not. I actually, okay, so this might shock you to learn, Giga, but I've never played Minecraft. I've never played it. Never watched any Technoblade. Do not know a ton about him. All I know is that if I look up Technoblade on YouTube, I'm going to find millions of views, right? I'm going to find millions of subs. I'm going to find, let's see. Uh, 21.8 million followers. And I understand this man is past. So, also we have to kill the bots, which is a super fun additional design flavor. So no, I don't think I am the most successful content creator for this game. It is an absolute honor. Thank you all so much. Like I get to live someone else's dream that I can do this for a living. I'm grateful. But I do not think, there's a huge difference between 130, say, thousand subscribers and 21 million. Right? Many orders of magnitude difference, in fact. So, am I similar? Sure. I got a long way to go, put it that way. As far as the Magnus Carlsen, okay, so the Magnus Carlsen example, Magnus Carlsen is head and shoulders above the best chess player. We don't have an equivalent like that in Risk. I would say the difference between top players, like players of my caliber or better, is actually very slight, or perhaps say much more slight than the difference between Magnus and say whomever might be number two. And that's why, competitive Risk is a very different beast. It's luck. There are a ton of luck elements, so it's luckier than chess. It's a free-for-all game, which chess is not. So you can't even really make an apples-to-apples comparison. It would be an honor to be thought of as one of the greats in this game. I'm pretty sure I am. But as far as the distance between me and, your average top player, has got to be nowhere near as wide as the distance between someone like Magnus Carlsen. And I don't even know who's up to, like Hikaru. Hikaru's very successful. Chess is a harder game. I don't think anyone disagrees, right? Chess is a much harder game than Risk to master. It requires different skills, skills I do not possess. So short answer, no, I don't consider myself to be the equivalent. I consider myself lucky that you guys enjoy the work, and grateful that I get to continue to make the show and have it be enjoyed. So thank you all for watching. Defeating nobody good, right? Nobody in this lobby was any good. Beginners. Green was an expert. Wow, GG General Epsilon. Okay. Slow, patient, threw away a one game. If you, for whatever reason, happen to see this on YouTube, say hi. I got nothing bad to say about you, Green. I will say that we could point out the exact moment, maybe. That would actually probably be very useful for everybody. Okay, friends, so as FreePete, I have the power of perfect knowledge, and we're going to go to the point in the game, 21 minutes on the clock when yellow kills magenta. Yellow killing magenta here pretty much puts green in a winning position. So green has, I want you to think of Fixed World Dom in terms of ratios. So green has 53 troops to my 32 and to yellow's 30. Okay, so green is basically won this game. He's also on +9. I'm only on +2. I put a set in, and then I take a second +2. And yellow, who sucks at Risk. And you know, I think we can happily say we gave yellow lower because he deserved it in every possible way, makes a suicidal move here. Okay, so what yellow does is he decides to bomb my 19. He sees green go from +9 to +12 with a troop lead, with a 20 troop lead. And yellow decides to hit the as the second place player in terms of troops decides to hit the third place player in terms of troops. This is in terms of troops. This is what we would certainly define as feeding the game. Okay, this is a game feed that didn't take. So yellow makes this move. They suicide into me. Oops, you're dumb and you suck. Now we enter green's turn. Now green has more than double our combined troop count. 40 plus 29 is 69. And green has 80. So if green had access to his 28 at this moment, the correct thing for green to do is to kill either one of us and then go into heads up against the other one at advantage. He does not do this. The game continues. The game continues. The game continues. We actually grind him down. And he allows himself to be outplayed by a beginner and myself. And that is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes in Risk. Just wanted to point out the moment. If you find yourself in a 3-player scenario where you have advantage and you're getting deemed on, kill one of the guys and then go into the 1v1 at advantage against the other. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you've been enjoying a little bit more work that I've been doing on Fixed World Dom outside of the classic map. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. If you're interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. You can throw me a like if you like the video, and you can watch this next Pete video, baby. It's waiting for you. Love you. I appreciate you. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.